In spot and do our best to try and get Finnegan. Chances are we'll probably get a little bit of Magby when we go over to Finnegan as well. We do Litten, but we also might get Tepeg as well. That's okay. Like that fast? Like this freaking fast? Wow! Wow! Alright. So who's next? Whoops. I didn't want a timer ball. Didn't want a timer ball. We got a little excited there. We got a little excited there, but that's alright. Master Eevee, thank you so much for redeeming the shiny luck. The game just knows. The game knows. We're celebrating a big day today. Oh, that's super effective. That was insanely quick. It's taking longer to catch it than it is to actually show up, but I mean, in all fairness, I messed up myself. This thing gonna take out Goldango. I didn't think so. I could re-encounter, yeah. We'll see in the next couple tosses here. There we go. There we go. Boop-a-boom. Easy peasy. We get to do the full Charmander line today. Litten is like up hither. Well, thanks, NGV's mom. Ignites, what's going on? You've already missed a shiny. It took us like 3 seconds. I'm not even joking. Saw the tail end of it. Like, I'm not joking. It took... Okay, so that was... Oh my god! What a day! We're like 4 minutes into stream! That's not even a fire type! I need to update my counter! I am a little broken right now. It's okay. Take a quick swoop for Magby? Probably. Hey, Tepig! You wanna be shiny? That'd be cool. I'd be alright with it. Ooh, sausages sound pretty good, though. Sausages sound pretty good. Ba-da-bump. Ba-da. Well, this might not be the exact spot for lit. Gets us close enough. Hi, Tepeg. What are you doing? Ah! That's not the Litten we want. I mean... I'm okay going with Litten. Blackhead. Yeah, do it. Make some mac and cheese, flaming hot, and then add some Frank's red hot sauce to it. Or some sriracha. That'd be cool too. Alright guys, this is officially the longest we've gone without a shiny today. 4 minutes. You hungry for mac and cheese now? Specifically mac and cheese with a side of sausage. Weird how that works. Grilled cheese with potato bacon soup? Choice. Mine will be probably some chicken tendies. You had to reset 4 sandwiches because you got nothing? I've had that though too. I've had that happen. What do we get down? Tepeg? Do that. Roll ourselves back and forth. Nah. My longtime viewers know that I have spent some I phased out 4 sandwiches in a row isolating Dunsparce. So, you know, it happens. Way back up for some Litten action. That 3 segment is gonna drive me bonkers. I'm not gonna lie. You would think that the bright white Litten would be easy to spot. You would hope. I kind of like the idea of doing a video. Creamy sausage pasta. You guys are gonna make me hungry before I'm hungry. I kind of like the idea of doing a video where I trade away all my duplicate shinies. Surprise trade them. See what happens. Maybe I get shinies I don't have. Maybe I get... Ooh. Who knows? Who knows? That Litten cry was adorable, by the way. We could always take a blast over to the polar biome as well. See if we can get a Scorbunny or a Chimchar. I mean, I'm kind of playing with house money at this point, right? We wanted Charmander, and we got that, like, right away. Scorbunny's is taking that red to an orange. Like, that would be our destination. I'm okay flying for time-saving purposes. Typically, I don't fly. Because, as you can see, when you don't fly, you find things. Dude. Snover, you're not supposed to be here. I'm isolating the bunny. Actually, we'll probably get some Chimchar along here, too. Get that one. That's okay, that means we can just hunt two at the same time. No pink monkey. No sunburnt monkey. Back. Back again. Shady's back. Got a friend. Oh, we're definitely getting a sunburnt monkey before we get a pale colored Scorbunny. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. For Valentine's Day, should I hunt only pink shinies? Or pink Pokemon that turn different color, like Luvdisc? Like if the Pokemon's shiny is pink, that's what we'll hunt. Like Chimchar would be one of them. Sobble gained some pink. Abra, but we can't hunt that one here. just the love-related ones, so like Love Disc. What about Pokemon that can learn a track? Does that count? Or is that too, is that too... that would put Phoebus and Milotic on the list. Trying to think of, like, outside of Love Disc, who else? I mean, maybe a Loma Loma. Technically flower Pokemon, right? But, I mean, I've already got so many of them. Oh boy, of course you did. I figured some wouldn't be doable. Unless we use home. And I hatch some eggs. That Chimchar was overzealous. I should check out the Cyndaquil and Torchic. Spritzy, Stuffle's definitely not. Carbink is. Fido is, Love Disc is. Well, we've already done the whole Flabebe. Rosalia, we could do an Arceus. Diancie, not. Shiny Jangmo, already done. All Creamy, which one of the 72? And Tandemaus, which we could do. I don't know about the Jangmo call, but... Or because Decidueye, Cupid. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Is that one? Is that a shiny Scorbunny? Is this a shiny Scorbunny? Boom! From a distance! Spotted from a distance! Win. Win. Today is going really great, I'm not gonna lie. That's 3 already? I've been in the game for like 20 minutes. We got 10 minutes left on the sandwich. Jeez. I was literally just going down here to check the Torchic cave. This one is going to be a stubborn one. That one will take a while. Torchic and Cyndaquil are going to be rough, to say the least. I could probably get rid of the Metang and it would spawn in more, but that is okay for now. We've gotten more than what we've needed out of the sandwich. How many friends want you to play Power World? I was gonna put up a poll on the YouTube and be like, hey, should I play Power World or just stick to Pokemon? It hasn't grabbed me enough yet. I don't know. I also feel like the idea behind the game is great. However, there's almost too much human input that can happen. And with that being said, the too much human input can lead to very toxic things. If that makes sense. And because, like, I don't know if it's always online or not. I haven't looked at that. But legitimately, I've already seen, like, pictures and screenshots and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that would absolutely get me banned as a streamer. Uh-huh. Okay, let's not. So, I can see it being fun with friends, like, not streaming kind of thing, but man, that Snubble made me think for a second that we had a sunburnt Chimchar. Too much like Pokemon to play for you? I don't know if it's too much. Also, I gotta finish the Synchro mission because I know it's gonna be very handy for Cyndaquil. Which we got, what, 7 minutes? 6 minutes? Let's go to the Cyndaquil cave. Because you never know. Well, if the rumors are completely true on it, then if, I'm not saying they are, if, I mean, it being mostly AI generated, and yeah, it's absolutely a cheap ripoff. And I guess we'll find out what happens after Pokemon Company's done their investigation to see if they pursue with a lawsuit, which I'm willing to bet that they are pursuing with a lawsuit. But am I wrong where this darn cave is? Did I flat? No, it's around. somewhere. Yeah, that's one. I don't understand why other people are saying, oh, we got problems with Cyndaquil spawning. Seal, get out of here. Well, to get rid of the Duraludon. That would be helpful. Look at Goldango go. Added some cream cheese to your sauce? Why, Seal? Why? Did I eventually get this item up here? I did. Tomato-based creamy sauce. Like where your head's at. Angry little Cyndaquils. Scared little Cyndaquils. Blocking my path. I don't think those ones despawned. How far out of the cave do I gotta go? Seal. Seal, seal. Boom, boom. Hey, that's lucky. None of them are shiny, but that's pretty lucky. Ha! That one's out of here. I see the freedom door! Get me out of here! Do ba do boom. Yeah, Cyndaquil is gonna be one that drives me crazy. So is Torchic. I think Torchic would be helpful if we waited for an outbreak. Possibly with Cyndaquil as well. And do the picnic reset method with 60 of them. Also a solid chance the sandwich is just over. Not for another minute 40. Hey, bud. Can't even be mad at the sandwich, though. Oh, ain't that fun. 24 seconds. Good to go for one more loop. And then... Rowlet. Alright. Rowlet spawns somewhere over in this area. Kind of spawns a little bit everywhere, though. Let's make our way over to that marker. Like right around here. Other side of those rocks? I just really wanted the teal. It's in the savanna biome, I know. We're not in the wrong biome, I'm just walking there. The marker is not in the wrong biome. There's Rowlet. Rowlet spawns in a lot of places, though. I think we're always gonna have to worry about other spawns. Whether we do a flying or a grass. Go further that way, it's gonna be Fennekin. Yeah, we'll test it out. Rowlet, but then we got Go Trio, but it's terastallized, so... Salty and then anything but bitter. Anything but bitter, and bitter's what I have the most of. Hold on with your pasta. My finger didn't travel far enough. That is a tiny, tiny little rowlet. The cave. Isolate it so well the cave doesn't even spawn. This spot's probably actually a little bit better than other spots too, because they would blend in quite well in the green grass. Item. Piece of candy. We'll be going through a few pieces of candy. I get to set up my new bed today. I am so incredibly excited. Be a whole new world soon. Golly. This one has to be mighty, right? This one has to be, like, just a tiny one. I'm gonna catch it just to figure it out. Contemplate that you just... Boo. Can't sucker punch me if I just spam Pokeballs. I should catch the tiny one in a Beast Ball. Man, this thing's gonna be... It's just so little. God damn. Also, guys, I'm making a small sacrifice for you. For you. I shouldn't say that's for you. It's also for my bank account, but it's fine. Hey! I have a marathon league coming up this weekend, and I decided that I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and drive up the same morning and come back the same night instead of go up the day before. to save some money. See Rowlet summary. Okay then, you're just a tiny little guy. Which means if I don't go up the day before, and I do all the travel the day of, I can stream on Friday. Alright, Chansey, you're taking up spawn space. Chansey. Chansey. Thank you. You can just disappear. I'm okay with that, too. It'll be my first Big Axe Marathon. Also, a deciding factor to not go up early on the Friday was that I'd get to sleep in my own bed the night before, so even if the sleep is short, it'll be quality sleep. And it's a new bed, so... You know... We're best to despawn the whole area. Rowlet. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! I didn't look. I haven't been looking in the trees. Oh man, that's a problem. Might have missed a couple in the trees. I really felt like smashing my head into that tree and knocking him out from his sleep. I'm not gonna lie. The change of music. Davis. Like they're stampeding at me. It's like they're stampeding. Did anybody get up to anything crazy the past 3 days I didn't stream? 4 days I didn't stream? Whatever days I didn't stream? I know what Knights did on Saturday, so, you know. Mischievous Leviathan, what's going on? Been a while, good to see you. You don't need to hear your story. True. General Kenobi. Obi-Wan. All I'm gonna say, McKnights is Whenever I think I am lost and confused in life, I'm just going to remember that hockey game that we went to where the referees didn't understand who needed to come out of the penalty box when it was nobody. I will never be as lost and confused in life as that. Like, that was bad. That was so bad. But, you know what? Let's just put life into perspective. And, yeah. Fun fact. At least my life is more together than that. Oh, ridiculous. Well, and that's the thing, is my mom, when she was like, how was the game? Third period must be starting, huh? And I'm like, we're barely halfway through intermission. She was like, oh, baby. Things have been complicated lately, but you're okay? As long as you're okay. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. Take things day by day, moment by moment, and you'll be fine. I'm doing good. Doing good. Slowly getting it together. Another tiny little rowlet. Burb, what's going on? I didn't even see your first message. My bad. Thank you for the 1K. Yeah, it's I hope you're doing well. McKnight's redeeming the shiny luck. He's like, we're on a drought. Charmander, Smeargle, and Scorbunny weren't enough. Not today. We need a Borb to shine. Need a little green ball. Hey DJ, what's going on? You gonna play some Fortnite with friends because you're home alone? Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time. I'm doing good. Doing good. Glad to hear that you're doing good, DJ. Am I lost? Nope, I'm exactly where I need to be. You're enjoying a carnival? Nice. No 3 segment done sparse yet. No, we're 89 evolutions and nothing. $89 and nothing. No problem, DJ. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have fun with the carnival. Classic burger chips. Like burger flavored chips? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by a lot of things lately, though. Just gotta get lucky. Breach. I think we've had that around here before. I don't think we have it currently. To me, it tasted like a lot of ketchup with a side of mustard, if I remember. I could be wrong. Rowlett's being stubborn. Let's see this. Let's see this. Deleted user. Who would that have been? Oh. I wonder if Discord deleted or they deleted their own. You would think I would know these things being my server, but I don't. Wake up! Yeah. Made that Rowlett fell out of the tree. At least he landed on his feet though, right? Da, 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 da. Just so everybody knows, I don't know if I want to make it official, but I am very much debating not streaming to 2 platforms at one time. Once I get my final Twitch pay, I'm kind of debating, well, not final, but once I get a Twitch pay, I'm kind of debating dedicating purely to YouTube. So, here's his Greninja. Man, that's a great choice. There's a lot of good starters that are shiny. I'm not saying Charizard because it gets shoved down our throat way too much. It's unfortunate that my favorite Pokemon of all time has kind of a bad shiny. Let's check out these chips you're talking about. You know, those are a little different. Those are a little different, actually. A little different than what we've seen here. I gotta remember them. Once this sandwich is over, I'll find a Google image and I'll put it in Discord. My favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. But I'm not. Hey! There we go! Borb, indeed! Boom. We'll take it. Not a bad day at all. Not a bad day at all. Yeah, Blastoise is my all-time favorite Pokemon. Just not a big fan of its shiny. Good pasta. Hey, not bad. Shiny starters. Cloudser. Oh, nice. That's a... I respect a little bit of a off-the-wall choice. I very much respect that. I kind of need to... I should keep a tally somewhere. It's like, okay, I got one Score Bunny. Actually, I just need to organize the boxes. That's all I need. And we're good. As for starters, though... Shiny starters, specifically. Everything's better. You love every black shiny? Yeah, so that would mean like Charizard, Greninja, Camerupt. Although somebody that I know out there debates the Camerupt is blue. I disagree. Umbreon's a good shiny, even though the body color doesn't change. It's an accent color. I'm kind of leaning toward Delphox as one of my favorite shiny starters. With the purple and gray. But it's hard to argue Greninja and Decidueye as well. Umbreon's the best shiny, change your mind. I don't think you'll get an argument with Master Umbreon. You know what? Blaziken is kind of an underrated one too. Chestnut's underrated. I do like Delphox. Just it's one of the extreme changes, and I like it a lot. And it's an uncommon color combination. Samurott, it's even more subtle in Arceus, but yeah, Samurott's nice. Primanera's pretty good too. Hisuian Decidueye is nice. Samsung Galaxy 14 can have two tabs open at the same time. Like browser tabs? Interesting. Interesting. Boop, boop, boop. Vic Knights can probably attest to this, but I feel like our cheeseburger flavor of... Well, I guess yours is classic burger. We had cheeseburger flavored chips, so that was another thing that might have been a little bit different. Favorite shiny goes to Cloutzer as well. Yeah. Definitely S tier shiny. I spent like 5 hours shiny hunting that sucker during the event, so yeah. I agree with that. No, I find that anything that's that artificial bacon flavor is just like salty. It's just salt with a terrible aftertaste. Japan is off the wall with their flavors. But in Canada, we get flavors that the US doesn't, like all dressed and ketchup. I don't like the smoky bacon either. I'm just not a big artificial bacon flavored guy, I guess. Give me the real bacon or don't give me bacon at all. Kind of how I'm feeling right now. Europe has ketchup? Yeah. USA does not. Well, they might now. I don't know, but from what last I was there, which was a long time ago. Chicken rasher. Ooh, that's a Lay's baked, Old Dutch baked is good too. Guys, woo, woo! That one I caught out of the corner of my eye, out of nowhere. We'll take it. We'll take it. Hey, we almost qualified for a repeat ball. We only need one more. Nice, easy catch, too. 4. Dutch baked is bad. I'm just getting this. I'm just getting this from you, CK, that you just enjoy any baked chip over Pringles. I would have. I'm gonna say, I swear, but I would have shit myself if I turned around and there was another shiny Rowlet. 6 minutes? 3 minutes! Alright, Rowlet, you can do this. I believe in you, bud. It's like the preformed flaked potatoes from a box. They just heat up the flakes without any moisture and heat pressed it together. That's 5 shinies today. Let's flippin' go. 50% potato, 50% paper. Miss Vicky's, yeah, that's kettle cooked. But the chili and sour cream chip, oh, or sweet chili and sour cream, that, oh, it's made my mouth water a little bit. Spicy dill pickle. I do like that one too. It's a very subtle spicy they have. But what I find with Miss Vicky's is they don't come out with a ton of flavors. And they wait like a year to come out with a new flavor because they want to make it like absolutely perfect. And you're like, you know what, guys? You kind of nailed this one, all right? Proud of you. I'm proud of you. Oh, have I ever tried the all-dressed Miss Vicky's. Very good. Yeah, very, very good. You like sour cream and onion? I'm gonna take it or leave it. I'm not gonna be offended by them, but I'm not gonna pick them out. But is it illegal? Only if they aren't yours. If you took headphones and stuff out of the Lost and Found that weren't yours and you're trying to sell them, yeah, that's definitely morally wrong. Yeah. Also, legality, even if you're looking at a legality standpoint from a business thing, it's legally not a business's property until it's been there for 90 days. Now, that's coming from a standpoint in Canada. Aww. I've never heard of said 5-week rule. Technically, I should make my Twitch and my YouTube a business as well. The teacher gave it. Well, that depends on the context of what the teacher did. Did they just give the Lost and Found box and hand it to you? Or did they say, hey, is any of this yours? And then you went and grabbed it. Yeah. I'll just say this aside. Legalities or not, my own moral compass, I'd have a tough time sleeping at night. If you knew legitimately that they were not yours, no matter what story you told the teacher, I would have a tough time sleeping at night. because the context that you're giving us, especially the way that you start it. Hey, no worries, NGV. Do your thing. Do your thing. It doesn't matter how long. It doesn't matter how long, because then it's property of the schools at that point, not yours. It's no different than somebody losing their wedding ring for 6 months and still looking for it. And then they finally find it, even if it's been replaced. I would say at that point, here's a different scenario. If the school had sent out multiple messages to people, if the school had sent out direct messages to the students and legitimately said, you have X amount of time before picking it up or it's being donated. If you grabbed it before it's donated with teacher's permission and decided not to sell it, that's a different situation. If the school had given a deadline for people to claim their things, they did not claim it, and then the school allowed people to pick it up before they donated it somewhere. That's a different situation because it's property of the school at that point and they have given you permission. But to turn around and try and profit off of somebody else's misfortune is morally wrong. So if it was something that you were in the lost and found box that you grabbed that you had actually legitimately needed for yourself and it was given permission by the school after 6 months of being in the box or whatever it is, different story because it's legal property of the school at that point. But I wouldn't try and turn around and profit from it. If it's something that I didn't need, I would leave it in that box, hoping that somebody in need would have grabbed it. And if you say all students, I don't think that makes it any better because it's the old analogy of, well, if everybody jumped off a bridge, would you? Okay, giving is different than what you said at the beginning. You said at the beginning to sell, which implies profiting. I still would have just left it in the box, hoping that somebody else that actually needed the item picked it up. I mean, he's still being a middleman, right? If the school was legitimately going to donate it to somewhere in need, then it wouldn't need that middleman. I'm kind of debating Snack Time too, but... Let's see. If you're gonna donate it though, donate it direct to a place that could use it. Don't donate it to like a secondhand store, because now you're not doing any good, because they are there to profit. Yes, it's cheaper for people, but they are still there to profit too. Donate it to like a women's shelter or something like that. Bits and Bites are the snack of choice. A good snack. I'm pretty sure the people in women's shelter have it as bad as it gets. They aren't there by choice. They're there because they have no other choice. Also valid point. Food, clothes, things like that. And from a distance, the one on the right I thought flashed in as green to start with. Or things are just playing tricks on my eyeballs at this point. Another topic. I found out I was listening to a sports psychology podcast situation based around hockey players, and they were talking about how mental fatigue can lead to physical fatigue, but there's one factor where if everybody had this factor in what they chose to do, they would never ever feel burnout. And I feel like McKnights could attest to this. And I feel like I can attest to it too. Based on sports backgrounds or passions, because that is what comes down to the difference. I am hunting bored. So basically they were saying that a lot of younger hockey players get forced into hockey because they're good at something. Or into a particular sport because they're good at something. And for a long time they enjoy it. But at a certain point in their development, at a certain point in their pursuit to the next level, it becomes work. And once it becomes work, they get disengaged, they get burnt out, and it's something that they're doing because they have to be doing it. But then there's certain players. Guys, we're done. We're done. We're done. Okay. Now who do we pivot to? Who do we pivot to? Exactly. And that's where CK knows. So it comes down to passion, right? Nice. So we got lots of time to... pivot here. Passion is the number one thing that avoids people from getting burnt out. So, you know, as CK is saying there, you know, 5 days a week and he's burnt out. Yet, as soon as he's off of work, he cannot wait to do those other things that he is passionate about. Because it's not taking as much mental energy to be there. He knows he's going to be there. He knows he's going to enjoy it. He knows he's going to have fun with it. It's something that he wants to do. It's something he wants to work at and something he wants to get better at. Right? What is in the coastal biome? Snivy, I think, is up here. Right? And to the same context of that, even on a much different scale. Oh no, we want another flying type starter. No problem, Burb. Appreciate it. What's another flying type starter? Or do we just go back to the beginning and hope for Doduo and Dodrio? Quick chat, I don't want to waste the rest of the sandwich. I need another flying type starter. My brain's malfunctioning. I mean, Doduo's not a starter, though. I'm hoping to stay with the starters. I mean, I'll go do Doduo for now. Thank you for hanging out, Mischievous. Hope things get a little easier for you. I don't think there is. Kyle, what's going on? Just back from another day out with the kids? Good to hear it. Hope you're feeling better, by the way. I got all three of the Borbs. I got the Charmander we needed. I got a Scorbunny. I got a Schmeargle. I got... Ooh. I do need a second Rufflet. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. I could just... Nah, let's go for Doduo. It's a better shiny. But just today, we had 3 shinies in the first 30 minutes. And that was Charmander, Schmeargle, and Scorbunny. And now we got all 3 Rowlets. I'm probably going to go for Sobble after this one because I really like that shiny. And we're pretty close once we don't waste this Doduo sandwich. Or hopefully don't waste the rest of the sandwich. I mean, it's not a waste. We still got the targets that we needed. But... yeah, back to randomness when we were talking about how you'll barely ever feel mental and physical fatigue if you're truly passionate about something. McKnights was saying that at his job he works 5 days a week and he feels completely burnt out. That Scyther played it. That Scyther, man. I'm okay with Scyther too. Wait a second. Brainwave. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking with Sizorb. But like his is on a different. I hate this part. Is Minior a flying type? Yeah. Back. We're getting very sidetracked here. Oh. Okay. But yeah, basically McKnights was saying that he'll get home from work and he'll feel completely ready to go. Guys! Oh, wait. Let's not make the same mistake that we did on day one. Thank you. Let's not make the same mistake we did on day one. Uh-oh. It's okay. You can keep doing that. Keep doing that. We saved so we can reset. This is okay. But yeah, on more of a micro scale, I worked at a venue. I worked at an axe throwing venue. But it was never the axe throwing. It was never the axe throwing that I got burnt out on. It was never the actual dealing with the customers. It was never the throwing itself. It was never the actual job itself. I just got burnt out by a particular person. Oh, God, I almost spilled my precious caffeine. Exactly. 'Twas the jackass running. Hence why I'm still building axes, going to tournaments, going to marathon leagues, having every desire under the world to own my own venue. It was this one, right? Yep. Thank God this worked. Another move with recoil damage. Yeah, cool. Should I? Should I just... Because I know I'm going to waste the rest of the sandwich. And I know there's a chance that we can print more. I'm not messing around. Not messing around. The M is not for Master. The M is for Minior. Yellow core? You'd never know. The M on the Master is for Minior. Okay. I don't need another one, though. So we're gonna... Because those will all be yellow cores. So I am not worried about that. That's not where I want to go, though. I want to go around here. So, passion has a lot to do with the burnout, right? Like... And it's true, and even, like... Okay, let's think about this for a few seconds. I'm putting myself back at, like, the times where I go to marathon leagues or I go to tournaments, and it's like, I got, like, 4 hours of sleep. And I've done a bunch of travel, and I should be physically exhausted, but all of a sudden, mentally, I'm just like, hey, guys, I'm ready. Let's do this. And I show up, and I place 4th every single time. I do the thing, I do what I need to do, and we're good to go. Well, and it's also a different area in my life, right? Prime example. I have a marathon league this weekend, right? And I weighed out my options. Like, okay, I could go up Friday, miss a day of stream, maybe get some sleep, but it's also not my bad. Why am I having such a tough time finding things that aren't minier? I could go over here, I guess. Try and get minier. Because it would be a different colored core. Like, but because I'm passionate about what I want to do with content creation, because I'm passionate what I want to do with axe throwing, I'm deciding to stay back a day. I'm going to stream on Friday. I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., do the full 2.5-hour drive, show up, start doing some throwing, and drive home that same day. Am I going to feel any sort of burnout from it? Likely not. Because here's the thing. I'm going to be insanely pumped about going. So I'm going to be jacked up and super hyped getting there. And then I'm going to be riding a high on my way back because I just competed in a marathon league. Your body has a way of telling you where you should be and shouldn't be. I could do the toucan in right now. Try for that. Is the sandwich even still going? I've been doing all this with no sandwich. Oh, the sandwich disappeared as soon as I restarted from Minier. Worth it. Worth it. That's what happened. Okay. We're gonna go do Sobble now. Sobble's in, like, I believe these marshes. So, the body tells you, man, like, even, like, I'm still thinking back at the tournament that I went to in November. Did I get any sleep? No. But I woke up, threw a full Big Axe tournament, finished 4th place and stayed to finish watching duels. Went back to the hotel, grabbed a bite to eat, napped for 20 minutes. Literally went right back to the venue because they're like, hey, $15, you can practice. And I was like, haha, suckers, I'll be there. And then I stayed until like 11 o'clock. And then I was like, sick, let's go. So I put in like, aside from like a 2-hour break to eat and to get in a quick nap, aside from a 2-hour break, I went back to the venue and stayed till like 11 o'clock. So that was like a legitimate, God, brain workout here. So it'd be like 15 hours minus the 2. That's like a 13-hour day at a venue just because I didn't want to leave. I was like, I love this so much. Congestion is such a big thing. Such a big thing. I don't think this is the Sobble Marsh. It's pretty crazy, actually, how much congestion can ruin a person's life. Even things like sleep apnea, as an example. Like, I've heard people, like, legitimately, if they have sleep apnea and they wear a CPAP for, like, one night, their entire life has changed. This is Sobble Marsh area, right? Brother's one of those people? Yeah, see? My friend Ross, he's the same way. He literally went and bought like the most expensive travel CPAP just so he could sleep on vacation. Alright, this is Sobble. Oh. We're gonna save before we do this. I'm gonna run to the washroom quick. I'll be right back. And I might grab a little snacky snack while we do this Sobble as well. I did my laundry and changed it over before stream today. Ooh, big brain. I got a lot more laundry to do, but Okay, what is water? Cucumber, salty, and what? And spicy! Oh, baby. Use up some of that spicy. Loud noises. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Only 4? Got a problem. Ah. I was hoping dead center cucumber. Joking a little. It's okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It could be worse. It could be like coffee or something, but not sugar, though. I know that Minior is not the same core color as the one that exploded on me, but you know what? I'm pretty happy I got the revenge tour on that one. Just remember, guys, my odds are 1 in 512 right now. I mean, here's the thing. When you think you're right, you're wrong. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And that about sums that up. Beer all night, folks. But a boom. There's another marsh area where Sobble spawns, I swear. Just really annoyed by all the Doduo, Scyther, and everything spawning. Gotta check for yourself? You have to do that. Yeah, put on a movie, hope they fall asleep. Yeah, that's a solid play. Come on! I just want to get to the different marsh area. Scyther, I swear. This might be Mud or Totodile, actually. I'm also kind of okay with. Oh, nice. Could be worse. I should cover hotels at least. Bruxish! Want to give me a shiny Bruxish? My chat's most hated Pokemon. Ooh. Nice. Make it food. Gorge yourself. Get fat. Yeah, Safari Zone really hasn't existed for some time. Unfortunately. God damn. What is that for axe throwing? I gotta create my own per diem by selling axes at events. Babble and Snivy show up here, huh? You know what I gotta say to that, though? I think you're probably having a rough idea where my brain's gonna go with this one. With our not-so-future aspirations, that isn't a bad thing. It's actually been going good. I learned something about myself, though, with it. And that is, I don't really ever want to do custom orders. And I don't ever want to do repeat orders, and I don't ever want to do add-ons. I sold 2 handles last week. And, to the same guy. I made 1 handle, and he loved it so much he wanted me to make him a second one at a shorter length. And it's causing me so much anxiety. Because not every tape measure's the same, so my tape measure says 17.5, his might not. The wood is a slightly different grain. It's still all hickory, but it's a slightly different grain. You might complain about that. But if you know the first thing about wood, not all wood is equal. My brain is just not allowing me to be happy with the sale. My brain is defaulting to the what if. Well, that's exactly it. And some is dark, some is light. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. The dude literally never even asked for a picture of the second handle. just said make another one, let me know when it's done, I'll pay and ship it. So I don't think he's gonna be that fussy. But I also know, being in a venue setting before, how fussy some axe throwers can be. And to me, it's not worth the anxiety that it's causing. And it's like, well, once he gets it, he opens it up and he's like, oh, well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Is he going to message me? Blah, 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 blah. So I know I have one custom commission that I'll be taking care of as soon as the materials show up. After that, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm literally just going to build what I want to build. Everything will have a full spec sheet of length, of the wood used. If there's a head on it, it will be the weight of the head and the bit length. And it's going to be a take it or leave it situation. Just because, like I said, I'm having way too much anxiety about this, and I don't know how it's going to pan out when the guy receives it. Just because, in my perfectionist mentality, the handle isn't exactly the same. Therefore, you might find something to complain about. And knowing, like, tape measures can be off by, like, as much as... I've seen pictures where they're off by as much as 1/8 of an inch, if not more. I'm like... I know on my tape measure it's 17.5. I don't know about his, but I'm just... It's too much anxiety. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, anything that I've posted, aside from my first 2 handles that I haven't sold yet, anything that I've posted, once I've pushed myself to become like a more creative maker, if you want to put it that way. Once I'm like, okay, we're going to do multiple woods, we're going to do multiple patterns, we're going to do different things. It's all sold in less than a day. So I talked quite extensively about this with McKnights, and I'm like, so here's the thing. I did what I did in life to protect my mental health, and this one order is wrecking my mental health. So it's not worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm really going to just focus on quality of what I want to do. And I'm going to take that quality and parlay it into a higher dollar value. So the type of materials that I'm going to be using is more expensive. The kind of things like that. I have one. I have it. I have the brand logo. I want to get a branding iron or a wood burner, and then it's gonna get burnt into the handle. Yeah. It'll be small, and I'm going to put it on the back of the core so it doesn't take away from the scale patterns. Yeah. A lot of people put their symbol on the side of the axe. I don't like that. I mean, it's not the worst, depending on how intrusive your symbol is. Like a friend of mine, he runs a company called 81 Axes. His is small and non-invasive. It doesn't really take away from the pattern of the axe at all. I want to put it on the back of the core, so like every time somebody throws the axe, I'll show you. I fully believe that this sandwich probably isn't leading anywhere, but I'll show you where I mean that I want to start putting my branding. So we have about a 5/8, but I make mine like half an inch because I put veneer scales that are maple, and glue is stronger than most woods these days anyway. But like on this axe, as an example, there would be no good place to put a symbol on this axe, just because I wouldn't want to ruin the grain pattern of the wood. But if I put it back here on the hickory core, like right there, right? You'll see it every time you pull it out, the axe out of the board. Oh. You have no idea. Hey, CK! How much have I been talking about epoxy? It's consumed my life. I wouldn't make a whole scale out of it, but yeah, you can use epoxy. My friend Goose tried to make a whole, like, core centerpiece out of epoxy. And, fortunately, epoxy is not that much, like, that impact resistant, so it kept breaking down the middle and snapping. But he was trying to make it so that you had a completely transparent part of the axe. But, yeah, you can use epoxy. And I'm definitely saving for some epoxy kits, because then you can create so many different unique patterns and designs, and yeah. Really? The mold crack? That's interesting. Interesting. I've heard it's a little bit fussy to work with sometimes. But I think for what I'm doing, it's on a small enough scale that it's not that big of a deal. As he cracked it open. I wonder if the mixing ratio was just slightly off. Now, this is going back to my auto body days when I used to mix like paint and primers and body fillers. Things can become quite brittle if you accidentally put a little bit too much hardener in. But for what I'm doing, like, the scales of an axe at this point are like less than a 1/4 inch. I am hunting your children now. They're less than a 1/4 inch on each side, and it's fully surrounded by wood except for the face. So it's porous enough that it should stick in no problem. My thing is coming up with a pattern it isn't too sharp, so that you can get it into all the crevices and stuff like that, so that it doesn't pop out. I haven't tried epoxy yet, no. The epoxy kits so far have been a little bit out of my price range, but it is viable. It is 100% viable for small accent pieces. But are you in my Discord, Kyle? Or do you have Discord is a better question. Because I can show you some epoxy stuff. I literally sent a picture to McKnight's today where there was a handle that he built, put a centerpiece of epoxy in it, and then threw some shaved dyed veneers inside the epoxy to make it look like candy. I also have another person that I know that made a handle. I don't know what the handle is. Like the base material of the handle, I'm not 100% certain what he made it out of. But he... Yeah, I think it might have been... Yeah, I have a Discord. I've got a Discord. Alright. Let's do it. I'll put up my Discord link in right now. You got the app but never used it? Well, there's the Discord link if anybody ever cares to join the Discord. But yeah, epoxy is 100% viable. If you do join the Discord, Kyle, I can show you some pictures about what people do with epoxy. It's wild. It's wild what they can do. But, like, I'm thinking about using it for, like, jet black accents or, like you said, metallic colors. Nothing extreme, because I very much enjoy the traditional look, traditional feel to an axe handle. But, like, if I want a certain outer stripe around the woods as a certain color, then epoxy is 100% a viable option. So I was being a little stubborn in comparison. We can get epoxy kits at a couple places in town here. I've also found a website where I can order a lot of the wood that I want for relatively cheap, very cheap actually. Make things a little bit more profitable. It's just a matter of coming up with the money to get free shipping. And if I wanted to at that time, I could add the epoxy kit from that website too. But in small percentages, it's absolutely a viable... Oh, excuse me. Viable option. Hey! Not so stubborn anymore! I just had to call him stubborn! He also told us we were talking about epoxy, and he's like, "Yeah, well, I think my back fin and pink is like epoxy, right?" Uh-oh. This doesn't do recoil damage, does it? Okay. Oh no! Liquidation's more effective! No! It's stronger! No! Just get in my ball! Hey! Totally fair, Kyle. Totally fair. I should just pin my message up there every day. That's where that I have a Discord. Just because I know YouTube might not always send notifications. Fair enough. I can also do what we'll do once the sandwich is over, which probably isn't that long. I'll show you guys some axe handles from some makers that I look up to and their use of epoxy. And then once we do that, we'll kids heavy battered. That fair enough. I think we'll jump into some raids with chat. Not that I'm getting bored of the starting hunting, but I am 100% running out of salty herba. So if y'all have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and you have a Switch, turn it on. Get her ready. In a few minutes. In about 15 minutes. I don't think that's shiny. 2 more Sobble to go. Rowlet's done. Kid stole it on you too. It's just gone. Gone for good. That makes sense. That makes sense. It could definitely be that way. Bob, what's going on? Good to see you. Fair enough. Not much? Not much can be a good thing. Is this where I call Sobble stubborn again and then when shiny one shows up? We only have like 3 minutes left on the sandwich. You just started your 10th today? Started your 10th, what? Oh, 10th grade. I figured, but I was like, maybe not. Didn't want to assume. Full on high school. Billy Madison. I can't wait to go to high school. Don't you ever say that. No, yeah, the OG shiny Gyarados card is nice. The Gold Star, the Butte. Ain't no problem, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, just the way they highlight it around. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I wonder how many epoxy handles are posted in the Maker Monday. World Axe Throwing League every Monday has a Maker Monday post where all the makers can post what they've made. I bet you we'll see a few. But I'm gonna go to some of the people that I know actually work with epoxy. Damage has to be up, right? Oh. Last second shiny. Where you at for me, Sabo? Alright. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna switch this for a second. I don't know what screen. Okay, it captures that screen. Fine. I'm gonna dox myself for a moment. You're gonna see my real name, but I didn't really. Okay. Oh look, Maker Monday. Lucas Odell Maker. But what we really want is. Yep. Look at that. 81 axes. So right on his I think they're about the same weight. Honestly, I think it's about the same weight. But right on his cover photo, epoxy with honeycomb, full epoxy in the middle, full epoxy in the middle, epoxy with crayons, epoxy with crayons. Oh yeah, it would be balanced. Yeah, it's like this is what he just put out. A white epoxy and then he shaved a bunch of laminated veneers and put it in the middle of this handle. This is nuts. This is crazy. But I bet you that is about a $400 axe. Here he's got a blank right up here where he's filled it with resin. Right there. And he left a little hint for me on how to do it. Not intentionally, but he did. More resin here on some blanks. This green one down here has some resin. Yeah. And that's okay, so this is about I'm guessing 400 maybe 450 American, which means that that's about $650 Canadian. This one has epoxy right here. This guy. That one's all epoxy. This has got epoxy in the middle. The rest of the that's a little epoxy moon right there. But the rest of these are all wood. Yeah, especially if you post it in the axe throwing sales marketplace. I've seen this axe in person. The thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Right. I don't have the skill for that. Yet. Yet. Um this is epoxy right here. There's some epoxy pieces in this chevron pattern. Um Epoxy. Epoxy. Like it's actually kind of crazy what to do. Yeah. And then at the end of the year, when his handles don't work out, he just burns them. To him, these are failed quality assurance. So to him, something was wrong with these handles. I couldn't tell you. Well, this one I get down there. See what he does, though. My brain just figured out exactly why he does this. Oops. Mm, they're getting there. Like, this has so many patches of epoxy. It can be. Doesn't have to be. His pixel pattern handles. That's all epoxy, except for some of the wenge inlays there. But, like, if we go to mine, like, this is the most recent one that sold for mine. So, mine's like a much more traditional handle. Um, but I want to, so, like, basically what I'm saying is, like, when I want, if I'm doing epoxy stuff, these orangish colors is what I would do in epoxy if I wanted a different color. Like, if I wanted to make that a pure white through there, then I would epoxy something like it's the simplicity. There's something to be said about simplicity, right? Like, and I sold this one for $80, and I made it out of a hickory core and some scrap wood laying around the house. This is the one I made for my personal self. This is bird's eye maple, wenge, and some veneers. Yeah, he really does preach the simplicity. I'm gonna make this into an IATF axe for myself, and I don't typically throw IATF, but this one will be for me. And it's funny, the bird's eye maple has a bunch of texture coming through. I'm about to make one out of some tiger wood and some ambrosia maple. I posted these I posted these pictures and my friend was like, "I don't know how you do it. I just see a bunch of little bits of wood and then the next day it's a handle. I don't get it." I don't get it. You've all seen me with this one. Yeah, I'm pretty good at matching up colors and stuff like that, I think. Matching up or not matching up or creating a contrast or whatever it is. These veneers go wild. I have a lot more coming in with different colors. So I have one coming with orange, yellow, teal, green, dark blue, natural wood like that. I want to make a handle. I don't have any of the black left. I'll have to order some black soon. But I'm going to make a handle that's literally just a hickory core, the pink and natural wood color side veneer, and be done with it. So long. That took me like December 22nd. So these bits right here, these bits of wood are for the handle that was this one. January 20. It took me a month to finish that handle. But I also had my bandsaw blade break, and I also had no tools. So, but this handle is wild. I love this handle. I love this handle. Tigerwood, some maple, some walnut, maple, and tigerwood. I could do some black and red. Good. But the way that this way the grain turned out after planing it down on this one is wild, and each side is wildly different. But I feel like I need to mount like this. It's not doing it justice, and the unfortunate part is I couldn't sell this one in good conscience because that's part of the core and it's cracked. So I was like, it would probably last quite some time for me as a thrower because I know I'm not a hard thrower. Um, but I don't know how well it would last for uh, somebody else, right? But I think that the grain on this just turned out. So it'll be a nice little showpiece for the venue, that's for sure. And then this is the wood that I made the personal handle out of. I sold this handle. This handle took about 15 hours to sell. This one took about 15 hours to sell. Good show of integrity. Yeah, I didn't want to sell it and have the person break the handle. And as much as you're throwing a weapon with vibration and all that other stuff, anything could happen at any time. And I could have wiped my hands clean of it because of that. I could be like, well, I don't know how you threw it and it broke. I didn't. Not something I wanted. But looking at this handle, I know a couple things that I've done wrong, and I'm shocked that it sold. So the biggest thing is this where the head would mount is way too long. Make it shorter so that they can cut from here and then move everything up. That's probably a 6-inch shoulder. You only need 4. You need maybe 4.5 if you're doing a big X. But I actually do really enjoy that handle. I might make another one like that. I do have the wood. But if you do something like that, that's the only little gap. But it's not performance. It's not going to affect the structural part of it. The scales, they're all just for looks. But I could do another one like that. I'd probably be quite happy with it. Throw in some veneers and make it easy. But still trying to sell those two, actually, believe it or not. This was the second handle I ever made. And again, shoulder way too long. This is McKnight's favorite one, though. The shoulder on this is actually good. The shoulder on this one's actually pretty good. But I like that handle, though, too. McKnight's would throw the crap out of this one. You said you can go ahead and try and sell it. I'm probably not. I'm going to put a random head on it. This is the big axe that I've never thrown, and I showed up to a tournament while the glue was still drying. Oh, bro. Yeah, a Zelda edition. Right there. Yeah, never threw this axe before. Showed up to a tournament. The glue was still drying in the wedge, and I finished 4th place. But I call this one Two-Face because one side is perfectly plain and the other. Got one? Nice. I mounted that darn straight. And then, yeah, that's how that big axe handle started. And then this was the one where I was showing you where the logo would go. Lighting does crazy things to that handle. And, pretty much all I've done. All I've done. But another company that I look up to is this one here. I know McKnights doesn't like some of his patterns and his designs, but I do. I like them a lot. Like this one's nice and simple too. And it's just so clean. Just so clean. I know I'll be getting to that point. Making it out of a Wenge core though, risky. Wenge isn't so shatterproof. Wenge isn't super shatterproof. Oh yeah, that's the thing is so this is what made me realize that I don't necessarily need to do quantity, but I should do quality. As an example, this axe was posted for sale for $550 and it took 6 hours to sell. But that's not the kind of project that I'm going into and I'm whipping up in 2 days like I planned on before. I can take a full week, build this full axe, and make just as much profit by doing one project over 6 projects and taking my time with it and enjoying it. So, I think I can do it. Not bad for a guy that hasn't really done it a lot. I think another big positive for me will be to this is wild for a 15-foot thrower. Yeah, no stress. That's the thing, right? I'm taking it at my own pace, making sure every piece is exact, making sure it fits properly, bringing the best possible quality I can to said project. And knowing that I'm putting the best quality product out there. Like if that guy gets that second handle and he's not happy with the way the grain looks, I'll be like, bro, keep the handle and I'll send you back like $30 or whatever. It's not something that I can really afford to do. That way, if I do my own custom one-offs with full-on spec sheets, with weights, with lengths, with all of that stuff, people know what they're buying. And if they don't want to buy it, then they don't. But I guarantee you that there is somebody else out there that will, right? So I'm not really stressing about it. I'm not really super worried about it. It's just, you know, it'll take its time. It'll take time, and if I can sell my stuff in less than a day as somebody that isn't known in the community yet, is a relative nobody, then I'm not worried if I take my time and bring more quality and ask me a couple more bucks for it. Yeah, well, and that's the other part of it too. Like, I feel as though a good amount of my stuff has become second nature, especially with some of the tools I have now that's making it so much easier to do. Ah, cold, baby, cold. You know. You know. Yeah, basically. Better than that 4-star Arachnoid. MR2. Toyota MR2. Like I said, I'm going to take those, not all, but some of those profits from Axes, and I'm going to slowly invest into like the webcam stands and stuff that I want, so that I can do card openings for the channel and stuff. And help drive those watch hours so that we can get monetized in no time. I need Punch Monkey here. Not that I need to screech him, but I can. Ryan O'Reilly, or not Ryan O'Reilly, Ryan Reeves literally just commented about Riley and the cross check after the slap shot goal. He says he stands by it. He wants to make hockey violent again. Well, he didn't give a shit what we were doing when we were looking at Axes. He's like, I've seen these all before. I need a Kingdra raid. At least he's standing by his violence. He wouldn't play a game until they played that team next, but, you know. The only thing, Kyle, the only thing I didn't show you was Goose. He was nominated for Axe Maker of the Year, and he made a special handle that was built exactly like a pool cube. So you could twist it in half and everything and take it apart, and it was so cool. Easy draft, King draft. Easy. If I can get a third screech off, he might be able to attack next turn, Knights. Ah! Do it. His defense is as low as it can go. Go for wrong, what's going on? Oh, that was good, but good thing I didn't set up yet. And he has no more defense drops, by the way. But we broke him because we took too much HP out of him. Shiny Hunts are good. We got Charmander, Smeargle, 3 Rowlets, we got one Sobble, and a Minior today. Some do break their hand, yeah. some used to take their helmets off for the fight, but the NHL made it illegal to do so. No. Very true. That's a great ball, rank 8. It's a little satirical. I would say it's a little bit over and above, but yeah, it's definitely pretty accurate that way. Like, this Ryan Reeves guy that we're talking about, I think has like 5 points all season. Hey! We got some salty. We can shiny hunt for a one more. Not today, though. We know that this raid was nothing. Yeah, I mean, basically, thinking back to the Goon movie, you would never be able to wave off an official from a fight now. The Roland Doug trio, not worth it? Fair enough. Hey, there's roller hockey leagues. That's how I played hockey. Had street hockey set up? Yeah. The only time that we stopped playing street hockey is when the street lights came on. Our intermissions were when cars were coming down the street. Oh yeah, mine was all on rough concrete too. Well, pavement, rough pavement, but it was the old tennis ball and smacked crap out of it. No fibers of that tennis ball left. I did play on a tennis court a couple times. There's very few tennis courts these days that are publicly open to us, though. God damn, that deerling looked weird for half a second. I didn't even think it was a deerling. Sawsbuck. Okay then! Okay then! That's sick! I was too busy reading the tennis courts. That's recoil. I gotta be careful with the menuing here. We got all the leg. Ah! That's gonna hurt. There we go. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. It was probably on screen for like 3 seconds before I actually noticed it was shiny. This leg is not fun though, that's for sure. He just walked into a Lapras outbreak. Not a bad shiny if one shows up. Holy Dino, we're approaching 300 shinies. Ridiculous. It's purple, yeah. It's noticeable in this game. So many Rhyhorn raids. What in the world? Well, yeah, that doesn't help. Dusk in this game is trash. Slap the base. Bug! Bring out the fire sticks. What? The Flygon? It's been a good day to have a good day. Not even sandwiched. Now I just need Trapinch and Vibrava. Don't have either. Pepper's Teardrop? That's the item that they gave you? This could be fun. Shiny Meteor! Does not look yellow, though. Now, what is this going to be good with? I might just leave Goldango. Oh, Kyle! I just seen another axe. It's made out of red heart wenge, and it's got a like jagged pattern through it, and it's a pearlescent white. It separates the red and the black. For epoxy, it's pretty sick. I'll do that so we don't abandon this by accident. Yeah, I saw that. That would be everything we need for the... Oh, wait, after conversion, that would be everything that we need for the venue and about 5 years of keeping the door open without making a penny. Do we be 675? Okay, we need six. We'd have 650 after opening fees. And as it stands right now, 125 would get us 9 months. So 9 months, 125, effectively multiply that by 4.5. 18, let's just say 36 months, so 4 years. Four years and we don't have to make a penny. That was a good run. And in Canada, you don't have to claim 50-50 money as earnings. Oh, I've nasty plotted full. I've seen how much Power Gem does. I'm going to see how much Shadow Ball does. About the same, but that's helpful. And how much does this do? Not an entirely accurate depiction because I did get a Spadette drop on Shadow Ball. Encore. Encore on Swords Dance. Well, at least you are like absolutely maxed attack right now. Oh, he's... All Greemy, it was nice knowing you. But now, Bitter Blade over here is pretty much going to take you out with that extra Spadef drop. Oh no, it's still acting as if it has a shield. Now I bet you get to take it out. No! Don't even care, I'm terrestrialized. Is yours a Ghost Terra type? Or Fire Terra type? Because if you can terrestrialize to make it extra stab, I wouldn't worry about standing up against steel. Take some of them Terror Shards you're picking up off the ground. Go visit Larry's restaurant and change the typing. Your Terra type. I'm telling you it would. I know it would. Not only can you Swords Dance that Bitter Blade, you can then double stab it. Woo-wee! We got some Sour Herba out of a dessert Pokemon. Good. To answer your text, McKnights, no idea. I have a hunch, but no actual idea. Blossom? I'm just observing everything, taking in everything here. I'm surprised mine doesn't. Well, not that I'm hearing anyway. Doesn't help with that I have earphones in. Probably can't hear them with the earphones in, so... Apparently it's just a Rhyhorn kind of day. True. That was a deal in Edmonton you couldn't pass up. Petridge Farms remembers. Boo-woo-doo-boo. I wouldn't worry about it. It's just the fans kicking in so it doesn't overheat. That's all it is. Definitely wouldn't worry about it. Ba-bum. So just don't hold it that certain way. My raids are trash today. Holy. You know what, though? We've had crazy shiny luck, so I guess it's about justified to have bad raids. Oh, my Switch has been docked for 97% of its life. Idaho, neighbor. Do 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 do. Salty chance, baby! We used 3 salty. 4. 4 salties today. Don't know. Apparently my computer hasn't been recording this entire stream. Guess I'll have to download it from Twitch. Ba-na-ma-na-ma-ba-ba. It's a salty chance, everybody. I guess people are gonna miss out on a salty chance. Do 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 do. Ice type so we can drain punch our lives away. That's my fault for bringing the violence back into hockey. They heard that and they were like, "We're training! We don't have to score to be a hockey player, we're training!" Yeah, power gem? Oh. I'm not going to worry about screeching simply because we're super effective with Ice type. They heard and chose violence. Violence is condoned? I'm on it. Oh, he's definitely putting up a shield now. And he started the Darude. Beep, bitty bitty beep. Beep, bitty bitty beep, bitty bitty beep, bitty bitty beep, bitty 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 bitty. This is all your fault. You know it. It's your fault, and when it's not, it is. Let's remember that one. Yeah, that hurts when you don't got any bulk ups. I'm gonna swing one to get some life back. I did not notice, no. I'm just gonna keep swinging. I get to Terrasilize now anyway. Or soon. And we're still doing a good amount of damage anyway. We also don't know if it truly is a pink core because it's Terrastilized right now. It's making it look black. Alright then. Okay, it's a pink core and it's not shiny. But now that you mention it, yeah, they've all been a pink core. You saved me one day from misery, Minior, and the next, you just ruined my life. Actually, we did get a shiny Minior, so I can't, like... Can't be too upset. That Solosis is massive. Not bad though. What, 4 sandwiches today and 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 shinies? Right on. Two per sandwich? That's a pretty good average, actually. Awesome. We'll have a Awesome Blossom. What's an Awesome Blossom? My god. Rhyhorn this, Rhyhorn that, Rhyhorn this. Everything's Rhyhorn today. Rise up! Ding-a-ding. Ice Stone. Just beat an Ice Minier. Oh, Chimchar. Just gonna scroll slowly past and never lock on? Okay, cool. Go on, Punch Monkey. We're going, Punch Monkey. Do, 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 do. I just saw on Facebook that on the Avalanche Insider page, but the Avalanche are in talks to potentially trade Bowen Byram. And I'm not gonna lie, part of me is okay with that. Yeah, see, Annihilate's Pokedex entry, yeah, he's special. He's special. Because he's made of glass. Well, and not only that, but he's kind of a liability on the ice recently, too. He's been causing more penalties and you name it than I care to admit. He really has been. He really has been. Honestly, though, Sammy Jason's coming back from the program has been pretty solid. He still has a gaff here and there, but it's not like every other shift is a problem shift. Blaze kick! Set me on fire. Oh good, now he's gonna crit us? Goddamn, Heracross. I guess you are super effective. I am not hitting another bulk up. I don't even care. Don't need to. Not this Tauros. This Tauros is fighting type. Yeah. That's the Paldean Tauros. It's a fighting type. The other Tauros, yes, it would be, but unfortunately, we didn't have the choice. That was an NPC pick, so we didn't have the choice of which one was going to be in. That was hard. Well, the second he hit me with a move that caused Defiant, and I was like, I don't need to bulk up anymore. I already have 2 bulk ups and a Defiant that's sharply raised. I'm 4 times stat boosted right now. Not needed. I wasn't expecting to one-shot it, but there we are. We've already checked this one out, I think. On our way up. So Savannah, this is the only one left. This one will be a little bit more difficult because of its electric Terra type. If the game's gonna give them to me, I'm gonna take them out. Ooh. Well, he will just because his Terra type doesn't have it. Like, we don't have anything built for strong raids that is strong against electric. Should build one? Man, Cloudsire. Well, I bet you my Gyarados would be okay on here too. Well, no, that's not true. He might have Thunder Punch. So I think Cloudsire would be better on this one. Groudon probably would be okay. I just like Cloudsire having Poison Point and him having all physical moves. It would automatically poison him. I am gonna Screech him a couple times, by the way. Just because... What? Gross. I can't Screech him. He's got a Thunder... He apparently has Throat Chop. Now I can't... Can't lower his defense. Okay, Tauros. Let's see. But typically these Pokemon don't have a lot of... oh, there is Thunder Punch. Look at that. Gyarados would have been wrecked. Typically Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee don't have a ton of defense. Yeah! McKnight's coming through with the Screech! Womp, womp, womp. You know, if you didn't hit that Screech, it would have lasted one more turn. No rewards, but it was fun anyway. Oh, come on. Dun-dun-dun. You? Very well could be. I'm free! Free falling. Ouch. Oh yeah. Hawk Punch, Drain Punch, Bullet Punch, Fire Punch. We only have 3 more to check out here, too, and then I'll do Kitakami. Given time, yeah, we got about 20 minutes left, 25. Ground Terra Cloutzer. I have no idea what Cloutzer has a chance to do. It feels like a stupid, unique raid. Or at least one that we haven't encountered. It can drop bitter. I don't need bitter. Unless you want to do it. It could be interesting simply because we haven't done one. That I'm aware of. You're good not doing it? Oh, whatever. I'll judge if you put a code in that or not. Going to Kitakami. I'm out of here. Me too. Me too. Bitter and sour. One of these days I'll live. Pink is sweet, white is salty, yellow is sour, red is spicy, and green is bitter. I don't know what Mamoswine has the chance to drop. Steel Terra Ninetales. I'd be interested in that because we can literally use Punch Monkey, and I think Ninetales has dropped for me before. Did that raid just like evaporate? Do you all see that too? Okay, it didn't evaporate. It was just like raid dust in the sky. Where is my 6-star? Oh, nice. Nice and close. I'm not even communicating! Oh, excuse me. That was gross. Oh, I have to go back online. That's rude. Come on. Move. Thank you. Cow, I better get a Switch too. This is putrid. Ninetales, Will? Hey, no problem, NGV. Have a good day. Ninetales will have extra sensory. All else fails, you just punch before you're fully set up, and you'll get most of your health back. Doesn't make any sense. One in 4,096. Raids are unaffected by any sort of boosted odds. So even though I have Shiny Charm, which apparently in this game is like 1 in 1,300, not 2,048. No matter what you do in raids, it'll be 1 in 4,096. Ow. Dare you crit me with a flamethrower? I have a treat for you, McKnights. But rock isn't effective against steel. Yeah, we're nullified. I don't care. Screw it. You have two. I'm over it. It ain't that bad. That's only one bulk up. Mind you, I have 2 screeches on it, but it's not that bad. Good job, Punch Monkey. Aha. This thing is desperate to nullify. I literally don't even care about the burn anymore. It isn't. That's exactly it. Delaying the inevitable. Hey, it's time for overkill. So scared it disappeared. Like Thanos, we are inevitable. Victory is inevitable. Oh. Just an ability capsule. I mean, it's not nothing. It's basically nothing. What's good in Kitakami? Golem? Snorlax? Mandibuzz? Gligar? I don't know if Groudon is, but... Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do. Last raid? We'll see how long this one takes. Is it pink? Oh my god, Heracross is using bulk up too? This thing's gonna get wrecked. Oh, and we got life due to stay. Oh my god, back-to-back bulk ups? Who is Claire? Claire is creating a little monster over there. Yeah, Crawdonk, I don't think you like what's gonna... No! Gonna screech again. No! At least McKnight's got one off. Ah, bro. Go ahead and lower my defense, please. I dare you. I know you nullified and lowered, but that should have activated Defiance. And I don't even care anymore. Sounds good, Kyle. Hope you have a good night. We'll see you soon, I am sure. I don't even care about setting up. That's the sad part. Maybe I should. Oh man, we got a monster coming. These swords dance. Big Knights is definitely doing more damage, but I've got 0 setup right now. Oh yeah. Sword dance, yeah. That's what I get. I did nothing. Win. That's a win. We're going to need some spicy coming up for all the fire type starters we're going to be hunting, so that works out well. Okay. Here's how we're going to end stream. I am going to go back to Blueberry. That ain't Blueberry. And we are going to evolve the Rowlet line and the Charmander line. The question is, are any of these marked? No mark, no mark. I can assign Sleepy. Cool. I got an uncommon Charmander. So this one will be the Charizard. And that one will be the Decidueye. It's also female. Holy. Was this the one that was uncommon? Yeah. Hey, Dog Lover, what's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Dartrix! I'm doing good today. Doing very good today. And now we'll get to Decidueye. A marked female. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Marked female shiny. It's about as rare as it gets. Spirit Shackle. Still a good shiny, though. Still a good shiny. We'll have an uncommon shiny Charizard as well, but yeah, good times. Do. March of 2019, nice. Uncommon Charmeleon. And upcoming is a shiny, uncommon marked Charizard. I mean, it's still a good shiny. It gets shoved down our throat, but it's still a good shiny. You're only missing... Oh, so probably some other exclusive ones then. So you're probably missing, like, Stonjourner. The raids this weekend will help you out with that, though. You'll be able to get Stonjourner and are we glitching right now where this Rowlet ain't shiny? Or did I... accidentally put in the tiny little one? Funny. Watch, this one will be marked too. Okay, cool. Yeah, Stonjourner in the Pokedex? What's the other exclusive then? That would be... Oranguru is another one that would be an exclusive. Emo Dracula Dragon. Darn right. I'm never gonna get them all in one picture. Okay, Koraidon, you come back. Oops, wrong button. Charmeleon's already like, I've had enough of your garbage, bro. There we go. That works too. Okay. I better save, actually, before I forget. Why not? Why not? Do, 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 do. Let's bring back all of our party friends. Hello, Irmo, MPG. But, unfortunately, my time for stream has come to an end today. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for getting my YouTube to 1,000 subscribers. I very, very much appreciate that. I will be back streaming tomorrow. We're probably going to continue a little bit of the Dunsparce hunt, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I very much appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.